Okay, continuing on with our adventures in the Outer Worlds. The Emerald Vale awaits. Let's see what we got going on. Oh yeah, now this... I like the extended mag, but that gun has got to go. I cannot do that sight. These are all the same, right? Yeah. So we'll just replace that. And then we'll go in and modify. Because I think we got a... Yeah, so that... We'll do some shock damage if we install that. Semi-permanent because it's going to be a long time before we get up to 150, but that's alright. Oh, that's right, I did plasma on that. Alright, so I want to make sure, yeah, so it's number 3. I don't even really need that one. That one's about dead. Do a shotgun for in case something, a scatter shot in case something gets like up on top of me or something. Alright, I'll go with that. That's good. Stay close. No, not melee, ranged. I need you to stay at ranged. I don't need you running into melee when I'm trying to have a firefight. Let's see, aggressive engages when the player enters combat. So that's not entering combat on their own, which to me is the definition of aggressive, but you know, that's okay. Alright, and we've essentially got no decent armor upgrades for either of us. Alright. Holster the weapon. And she's just sticking around in the airlock port, huh? Alright. This might be a mistake, because there might still be...
Okay, keep him quiet.
Those guys. Yeah. Okay. So if I... There's another one over here. I'm pretty sure there was a third one. These guys are strong. I don't know if I'm ready for this or not. I kind of want to find out though. What are you doing up there? Oh, no, 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 that's not good.
That's gotta hurt.
Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? I forgot about that. be taking those on a third time. Alright, what did I do? I gave myself that. And I installed that. And I took that off because I don't really need that. And I adjusted her. Stay close. Ranged combat does not mean run off in front of me. Okay. Alright. So what this is telling me is that, first of all, save after making those changes, so I'll have to do them again. And then make our way back to the Vale. First time they jumped me, I thought I was like right around there. Maybe I was a little closer than that. Alright. Yep, there's a marauder there. Let's see. Oh. Got some thunder rolling through still. I thought the storms tonight were over. Alright, let's see if we can find an angle on this marauder and get some idea of how many there are. We're gonna have to get right up in their camp to get an angle on how many there are. I got at least 3. No aiming over cover. Around cover here.
I'm ready for this.
Whoa, okay. Yeah, well, how about not you? How about you don't go running into combat like that? Alright. Let's switch you to defensive and see if that will keep you from doing that. Let's see this thing. Is this so they don't really have a range component, do they? An RPM, reload, magazine effective range just give her back her original gun. Because the only other gun option I have is that, and that's effective range is 5 meters. So that's shotguns are not going to be a good option. So maybe with an effective range of like 25 meters plus that scope on there. Did that change the range? No. Alright. That's right, I need to reload that. And third time's charm. Alright.
Not a peep from me.
Okay. What does Z command the...
I'm going. Got it. Okay, moving out.
Okay, Z tells him to go to a place. And holding
I'm on my way.
Z resends it. Okay. Which means X is going to say attack a target. I don't need to take these marauders out. Well, I don't know if I need to take these marauders out or not, but there is a bounty on a couple of marauder.
Here we go! Leave him to me! Can't get past that armor!
Yeah, I hit the button too late. Alright. This is not my finest hour. I have never claimed to be really good at this kind of game, or really any game, although I do like puzzle games quite a bit. But this is, I had them too, all but the last person. All but that last one. Let's see if I can get an angle on them instead. Get some elevation.
Got it. Inside voices.
Because there's like no cover mechanic at all in this game. I mean, there's physical cover, but there's no mechanic. And headshots just are not as lethal as you'd think they'd be.
Here we go. I'm on it. Can't get past that armor.
Yeah, you and me both.
That's smart. Ah!
Power you back up. Okay, that works. I don't know how, but that works. Alright. There was a fourth one. Where's the fourth body? Oh. I don't know if my mic's picking that up or not, but I can hear it. Are you number 4? No. You are not number 4. Where is number 4? I guess number 4 has taken a vacation. And that means these marauders were not one of the ones with the bounty, because there was no one to retrieve the bounty finger from. Do have another box to loot though, that's good. Some more sprats. Alright. exosuit. Cobbled exosuit by Hephaestus. 5 armor plus 5 tech skills. Instead of 4 armor plus 5 stealth skills. I mean, 1 armor is 1 armor. Not that I see that is really gonna help as much. Oh, codex. Combat. Dying. Oh, no, grazes. Okay. Heavy armor. That makes sense. So basically what you're saying is I need better weapons and better armor. And I can definitely agree with that.
Hey, Miss Parvati.
Not today. Just helping this fella.
Okay. Mantisaurs. Yeah. Those are not a fun involvement.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me. Don't worry.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident. Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Music to my ears.
Alright. So... Sure, we'll sell the hibernation suit. Let's see. Sell that. Sell that. So does that damage fall off because of its condition, I wonder? Interesting. Alright. Sell that, sell that. I'm gonna keep that. Or should I keep the shot cannon as my up-close weapon? I might want to keep that to toss on for some extra lock picking. Other than that, I think I'm just gonna sell all of that. Health regeneration, base health plus 25%, plus body, ranged weapon sway, ranged weapon spread, bonuses, that's not too bad. I'll never remember to use them. Base health plus 25 for 2 minutes. Bonus natural health regeneration. Alcohol. Personality plus 1. Dex, perception, and charm minus 1. Companion ability cooldown. Alright, we're not worried about weight. Don't know if I need any of this. Want any of this. Got some mods. Fun times barrel. Critical plus 25%. Okay. Definitely don't want to sell any of that. And I did not mark anything as junk, which means these are all basically self-marked as junk. This necklace makes a strong fashion statement. Look at my neck. There is something on it. A pretty something. Look at it. Alright, I'll just sell all junk. Alright, now we have 540 creds. Let's see. That looks like it's basically an unchanged version of what we've already got. For pretty much all of these. That's a new one. Alright, what do we got? We've got some light armor. We got some light armor that's 9 armor. We got some medium armor that's 9 armor. And we got some clothing that's essentially no armor whatsoever. Alright, so some health. So this looks like a syringe, but it goes in an inhaler. It's weird because it says injectable healing enhancer. That's... what is that? Melee weapon mod grip increases the chance to cause a critical hit. Okay. Oh, fun time barrel. Whisper quiet. Ooh. Increases body armor and helmet armor rating against physical damage. So plus 3 armor rating. Alright. Oh, that's the buyback. Let's see, what do we got? Ooh, 84 bits to repair. It's only down 2% damage. No, 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 no. Are you kidding me? Oh. Alright. Yeah, we'll be going now. Alright. I don't think...
You're not a big drinker, are you?
You read the latest report?
I don't know you.
That's alright.
We don't welcome trouble. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you, I don't know you. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters. Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I think I'll be on my way. Alright. Nothing much to do in there. Where was that space dock entrance? Was it this one? I think it was this one. Because I think I can tell this guy down here that we solved his little auto mechanical problem. That is, if I can find him. Did you go in your house? You did go in your house.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You won't have to worry about that
You
scout.
beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts.
Sounds good to me.
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in
Sharp, ain't
a
it?
lavatory?
The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Would think also a kitchen.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
So you don't think the bartenders mopped the bathroom the entire time you've left it there? I are so confused. Okay. That's alright. Alright.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got it.
Is this the cantina? No, I believe this is a boarding house.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science.
Oh.
But it still happens. Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it. Okay.
You're part of the crew now. Oh, well, I guess technically you aren't, but you will be. I've got to... Okay, can I... That's not what I wanted. I don't want that. I want this. And settings. And controls. Key bindings. Oh, there's a quick melee switch, okay. Yeah, unbind, yes. I am sure I do not want... Okay, so that's clicking the... Okay. Alright. Excellent. Now I can shake my mouse and The scroll wheel does not give me any hassles. I don't need any of that. Okay.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Nothing I can do about that.
Alright. So where's the lab? Is this the lab? That would be one lab. Not seeing anything in there. Oh, this one's locked. Never mind me, you just, Oh, no, that's a storage room, not a laboratory. No, I'm not here to steal. I'm here to get the gun the guy told me to come get. Does that mean there's another lab on the other side? That does not appear to be the case. They did say canteen laboratory, right? Alright. And I believe this is just a... Okay. I am thoroughly confused. Did I miss it? I did miss it. Because it's find Ludwig's secret weapon. Return to Ludwig. Okay.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna...
Just standing in the doorway here.
Bring us honor, soldier.
I found that package.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle. It's time for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
I already have it. What do you think I'll find?
I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
How am I supposed to do that?
If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow.
does Parvati
I
think?
don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. Keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
What is it you're planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Yeah, there's no contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
That wasn't a grammar thing. That was a lie.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Gee, thanks. Alright. What did he give me? He gave me a mod. Where are the mods? That's not the mods. Interesting. Mods. Oh. Mag does that. That's the same one I already used. On my pistol. Guess I could add it to the assault rifle, but we'll be alright with that for a little while. I need some ammo for that sucker anyway. Alright. Well, I was hoping I can see why they built a geothermal plant. I don't see why they didn't build it like right there. But they did build it. Oh, that's botanical gardens. So is that the geothermal plant? Maybe. Closer to the magma flow makes more sense. Alright.
Okay, gone quiet.
Marauder ringleader. He's probably got some good armor on him. How many others are there? Alright, I don't really want to go. Oh, hooligan, that answers part of that question. And I have 37 shots with this one. Alright. There's at least two of them. Alright. Oh, there's a third one. Look out. That one I should at least be able to do some decent damage to. Alright, let's see how this goes. So if I tell her to attack and do that. I am alright. They're raiding some supplies. Hunting rifle. That's what I had, heavy ammo. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Alright. Alright. Which one's this? The ringleader. Really? Heavy armor. That big ass heavy weapon he had on him. Nothing to loot. Alright. Where'd that other guy go? He ran this direction. Trying to flank me. Is that him? Nope, that's the ringleader again. Can I see through this foliage if I crouch? No, I cannot. Alright. I swear it should have been right there. I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of loot. My body is disappearing on me. And then again, maybe not, because that's it. That's the one, and he's got nothing on him. Alright, and hunting rifle uses heavy ammo. It comes with a longer range sight on it already. Okay, what does that look like? Okay. Okay. I mean, I only got 6 shots, but, you know. We will, I suspect, eventually find some decent... Ooh, a plasma rifle. Alright. Okay, that's where I already did. Alright. Yeah, I forgot those ringleaders were in those, they are always in that heavy armor with those big heavy weapons. We could definitely use some ammo. You go leave it sitting around outside town. I'm just gonna assume the marauders left it there and that it's up for grabs. This looks like an encampment of some sort. Are its occupants already dealt with? It's not looted, so I just really just don't know. Maybe it's partially looted. No. don't know. And I did come through here. Oh yeah, I guess I did come through. And then I headed back towards town.
Here we go!
Come out and play!
Attacking! Mess with us!
Okay. I need her somewhere a little more in the middle. I definitely want her attacking when I attack. To 200 meters. So it's the same range as the pistol. I just have a little extra ammo, a little more ammo for it than I do for the other one. Lots of bottles up there, but no more of them are. Ooh. My power just blinked.
Nice.
Revolver and small amount of a variety of ammo. Alright. I assume if there was any more enemies upstairs, they would have come down when the battle started. There might be somebody outside that door that would not have necessarily been drawn in. There's a locked door. I like locked doors. I like having heavy ammo too. Alright, let's finish reloading you up. It's gonna take me 2 seconds, and I think it's actually gonna use 2 of my mag picks.
Gosh, that's clever.
Somebody was holed up in here at some point. Alright, come on, give me a this note? Nope. Oh. Okay. Decent amount of heavy ammo there. Alright. I don't see anybody else in the streets. So we'll just head back down and out. And now I see somebody else. Actually, what was it? 4? There's at least 2 of them. No, 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 no. Stand back up. There you are. No. Yep, there's like 6 of them. Alright, well. Storm's getting worse, my power's blinking, so I think that's probably gonna do it for tonight. So, I'm going to jump off of here and call it a night. Catch you next time.